Hello everybody, how's it going today? I'm really sorry that I haven't done a video for a while. I ended up going back to my hometown last weekend, and I had a really good time because I got to see my puppy and I got to see my niece. So I'm sorry I wasn't able to get a video up. However, I'm going to do a tag. It's one that's really old. I'm not 100% sure who the original tag person was. And no, I wasn't tagged in it, but I thought it'd be fun to do anyways. So, here we go. The tag that I am doing today is the Taylor Swift book tag. So with this tag, if you guys haven't seen it, which I'm sure you guys already have, is it's taken song titles from Taylor Swift songs, and you have to pick a book that kind of goes along with that. So the first one is We're Never Getting Back Together, and the little synopsis kind of thing for that is a book or series that you liked, but then either through it or, after it was finished, then you didn't like it anymore. For me, this was pretty easy. There was a series that I was really, I really loved the first book and the majority of the second book, and then the third book I was just like, are you kidding me? This is how it's ending. Excuse me. And that series is the Matched series by Ali Condi. I loved Matched. I really liked Crossed, but I did not like Reached. The second song is Red, and for this one you simply choose a book with a red cover. I am going to choose one that I just finished the other day, and that is going to be Days of Blood and Starlight by Laini Taylor. I mean, the cover is not fully red. Makeup around her eyes is, but the spine's pretty red, so. Track number 3. It is Best Day, and it is a book that makes you feel nostalgic, and I'm gonna have to say anything Shel Silverstein. I don't have them with me right now, but anytime I read any Shel Silverstein poem, it gets me in the childhood feels, because I used to read those books all the time. So the next one is for the song Love Story, and it is A Book with Forbidden Love. And I'm going to go with Daughter of Smoke and Bone. I also just recently finished this one, and, if you've read the book, Karu, I believe that's how you pronounce the name, and Akiva, well, I guess Madrigal initially, but you get what I'm saying. There's forbidden love in this book. The next one is I Knew You Were Trouble When You Walked In. So shame on me now. Basically as a bad character that you couldn't help but love. So I'm not really one that likes evil characters. And it's really hard to choose one because most of the time when they start out evil, they end up, having a lot of character growth, and then they turn out not evil. So my choice for this one is based off of his first book and not through the series because, yeah, character growth. But I am choosing Warner from the Shatter Me series. I don't have my copy of Shatter Me with me right now, so. In the first book, yeah, he's pretty malicious, so there we go. I feel like that answers that question fairly well. So the next song is Innocent, and the little premise for this one is a book someone ruined for you. Now, I'm sure this one probably hurt a lot of people. And Tamika, you have not read this one yet, so I would put this on mute. Or actually, no, I would just, go ahead and mute it or something like that. But because I'm about to spoil it, and I don't want to spoil it for you like it was spoiled for me. When I was younger and the Harry Potter series were coming out, my best friend and I would go out and buy them the day that they came out, and we'd read them. She was a faster reader than I was, and she spoiled Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Now this was at a time that everybody wasn't aware, spoiler right here if you still aren't aware, but wasn't aware that Dumbledore dies in the 6th book. No one knew it except for the people that were faster readers. And she went and she spoiled it with me. And she was just all nonchalant. Oh, have you got to the part where Dumbledore dies yet? And I'm like, I was shocked, and I couldn't process what was going on, and I was angry because this book had just come out. It had just come out like maybe a day and a half before that. And oh my goodness. I will forever remember that story. Not bitter. Not at all. Okie dokie, the next one is Everything Has Changed. Duet with Ed Sheeran. My favorite ginger ever. Sorry. This one is a character who goes through extensive character development. And this one wasn't too hard for me, but it did take her 2 series to go through it. So, you know, she had a little bit of more time than some characters. And I'm choosing Sydney Sage from the Vampire Academy / Bloodlines series. In Bloodlines, I didn't really like her. Actually, I didn't like her at all. I was very wary to start Bloodlines knowing that she was the main female protagonist in this book series, and so far, up to where I'm at, she's had quite a lot of growth just in the first 3 books of this series, so hopefully she can just keep chugging along there. But I choose you, Sydney Sage. Okie dokie, so number 8, I was going to give you 3, but number 8 is You Belong With Me, and this one is most anticipated book. In the past, my most anticipated books were, of course, the Harry Potter series, because I read them as they came out. And waiting for the final book was like pulling teeth. But it was amazing. Current, I guess I should give you a current one. A lot of the books that I was anticipating this year are already out. So, yeah. But I guess I would have to say Go Set a Watchman by Harper Lee because I really enjoyed To Kill a Mockingbird. And so I'm excited to see what else Harper Lee has written. Plus, I have a niece named Harper and she's the most adorable girl like ever. She's amazing. Happy birthday to my amazing Harper monkey. Family plug. So, number 9 is Forever and Always, and this is your favorite book couple. Oh, book love. Now, I had a hard time deciding between these 2 couples, so I'm just gonna give you 2 answers, and that'll be that. Okay? Okay. So, the first couple that I pick is Rose and Dimitri from the Wow! Good job, Tressa. Wow. That was... Okay. Now I'm paranoid. So the first couple that I'm going to pick is Rose and Dimitri from the Vampire Academy series. I love them. The next one is Travis and Abby from Beautiful Disaster. Their love story is just... I mean, some of the things are a little far-fetched, but the actual, like, love story is very, very real. Like, it's believable. Where the insta-love crap that goes on in a lot of books is not very believable because, I haven't ran into my Prince Charming yet. That, as soon as I see him, I'm like, oh my god. He's mine, you know, so I love these 2. They're adorable too, except for sometimes Travis is a little nutso, but who isn't, really? I mean, who on this earth isn't a little nutso, especially when it comes to love? So, yeah. Next one is Come Back, Be Here. The book you would be least likely to lend out. Now, I don't ever really lend out my books except to my close friends or people that I know where they sleep. So, but if I had to choose one book that I would probably never ever lend out, even after I was dead, is going to be Chris Grimley's Frankenstein, because This book is, it's so pretty. It's Frankenstein and it's pretty, and the drawings are amazing, and no one else gets to touch this copy except me, or if you're here at my place in my presence. This is like my baby. You drop it, I will go mama bear on your ass. Okay, the next song is Teardrops on My Guitar. And this is a book that made you cry. These are really hard to hold in one hand. It makes me want to cry just thinking about them. Excuse me? After that emotional question, we probably should have done that one last. But the next one is for the song Shake It Off. No, I'm not going to sing it for you. No, I refuse. Shake it off, shake it off. Sorry. This song, the thing that goes with the little sentence that goes with this song is a book that you like that no one else does. Now this one, I know that there are a lot of people who like this book, but this one, it was really hard for me to pick because I actually dislike books that a lot of people like. The book that I have chosen is one that is still beloved, but not as beloved as some of the other ones that are being made into a movie, and this one isn't yet, and it was my favorite. Well, I guess not my favorite of this particular author, but out of the other three, well, I guess I haven't read one of them yet. But between two of them, one of them being a movie coming out, the trailer just came out anyways. This is the book that I pick and that no one else really ever picks, and I'm going to pick it because I like it, and it is An Abundance of Catherines by John Green. After The Fault in Our Stars, before Paper Towns, this is my favorite. I don't know. And I'm not a math person. So you would think, on the back where it says 19 Catherines and counting, where it says counting, I would just be completely put off by the book because I hate math. But it was actually a really, really good book. So if you haven't read it, but you like John Green, I suggest you read it. If you have read it and you like Paper Towns more, you're wrong. Just kidding. If that was the case, then I wouldn't be able to. If you liked An Abundance of Catherines more than Paper Towns, then we would all be, in consensus, and I wouldn't be able to use this book for this question. So, Fate. Fate, man. Okie dokie. We are on question number 13. Well, not question, I guess. Song number 13. Track 13. Track 13. We are on track 13, and that is Stay. I feel really like high five there, Tressa, because you said track 13. Get it? Did you get it? It's like a song. Like a song is a track. Ha 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 ha. I know. I'm so lame. But anyways, track 13 is Stay, and this is a book that you wish could go on and on forever, and I am going to bring this book up again because I don't know how many times I can tell you that I love this book, but I'm going to again, and it is going to be Beautiful Disaster by Jamie Maguire. Luckily for me and everybody else who loves this book, we also got Walking Disaster from Travis's perspective, and we get all of the Maddox brothers, where it kind of weaves this story into it a little bit more too. So, I mean, it won't go on forever and ever, unfortunately, but it does go on a little bit longer. So, yay! Okay, and track 14, the final track, is going to be All Too Well. And this is a series that you wish could go on forever. Now, this one is just, it's going to be super easy because you all should know it already. And I'm only going to hold up the three that I actually have downstairs. Unless we just do this. Here, first I'll do this. These are the three that I have down here so you guys can see what series I'm talking about. even though you probably should have already known. But I'm also going to Vanna White this real quick. Alright, so that was the Taylor Swift book tag. It was amazing, I know. I don't know really anyone who hasn't done this tag, except for Tamika Evans. So if you haven't done this tag, then I tag you in it, because everyone should do this tag, because it's T-Swizzle. Come on now. All of my social media / friendship links will be down below. If you guys have any questions, comments, anything at all you would like to say to me, or the ghost that lives in my basement. No, I don't even have a basement, so that's a lie. I'm sorry. I'm a little hyper today. I had a little too much coffee. Oh gosh, guys, I'm sorry. Bye. What is that? Jesus Christ, Tamika. How many snaps are you gonna send me? Ah! Hold on one second. Oh.
When the entire state of Kentucky is a UK fan but you. Hey, did you see that game last night? No. No, I didn't. What? What do you mean you don't care? You can't be in Kentucky and then not care about UK basketball.
She's gonna hate me for this. Ah.
I'm like, I've seen it. I don't care. I just haven't seen UK play. That's what it is. No, I just better things to do with my life than watch a basketball game. Never bothered her anyway.
That's so good in the video. Hello everybody, I am Tressa, this is Book Hangover, and today's video I am wanting to recommend book to movie adaptations